Hello, everyone, and welcome to... I already screwed it up. Let's start over.
All right,
edit that out. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another episode of SkiptheFiller. I am IslandArcade, and we also have HERMSAUR here.
Hello, I am HERMSAUR.
What? This is the best way to start.
You sounded so, like, militant, and I'm like, fuck.
Did I?
Yeah.
I've been watching too much Fire Force.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We'll get into that. We haven't talked, like, face-to-face since our podcast.
Is that true?
But we've been talking on the side. Like,
that's true.
We've been texting each other, and then also, like, Taco Chan's group. But I wasn't in that call last night. I was working, so...
This is a new world for me. I've never done Discord or anything like that. Like we use Slack for work.
You really didn't use Discord until I'm like, hey, hop on Discord, right?
Yeah, literally podcast number 1.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know what Slack is, it's like a work environment text group thing. Here, let's start off with this. How'd you like Fire Force? I know what he's gonna say too, and then everyone get your pitchforks ready.
I love Fire Force. Okay, let's just get that out of the way first.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fire Force is an amazing series. I love the lore. One of my favorite things about the series is that they give you little tiny tidbits at the beginning of the show to kind of share what this world is about.
It's like One Piece. One Piece does the same thing too.
Well, I don't watch One Piece, but maybe that's another one I should. But there's so many episodes.
Yeah, no.
But that's everybody's complaint, right? That
Right.
There's so many episodes, but
Right.
you gotta just dive in
Until you start starting, and then they're like, "Oh, that's it."
Well, my new roommate Andy, who was my old roommate, who is also a voice actor, he has been showing me Dr. Stone, and
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really.
That
good.
was like my
showed me
anime
some
of the year
clips.
last year for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
He showed me some clips from not. Shoot,
Were you watching the dub
The dub
of Dr. Stone? Right?
Yeah, the dub of Dr. Stone. It was great.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Funimation does it, I think, right?
Yeah, but One Piece. He showed me some clips from One Piece, and I was like, man, this show is actually pretty emotionally. There's some emotional depth here.
Yeah, definitely. I think that anime has like beat me up more emotionally than a bunch of other anime, just because the lore of that one obviously is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, Fire Force.
Yeah, I think we can just. What's her name?
Tamaki.
Tamaki.
Yeah.
Dude.
Her lucky leecher.
You're gonna tell me that you're building up the entire time to fight Company 5.
Okay.
And the battle begins. He takes Tamaki. He crushes her back. He beats her. He kicks her on the ground over and over again. This girl who looked up to him, followed him. It's a powerful moment. Oops, I tripped and fell into her chest. Totally killed the scene for me.
Dude, I would lose too. Deadass. You would have just paused and just be like, well, shit.
I'm not even gonna touch that part of this conversation.
Well, because it's just like, well, fuck. So
no.
The whole fan service part. No, I admit the fan service, sometimes they overdo it. They definitely overdo the fan servicey parts of Fire Force in the anime more than they do in the manga.
With that being said, I love it. And I think Iris, she's...
Sister Iris? She's
I
hot,
feel like,
huh?
Dude.
Doesn't she make you, like, not care about her being a nun?
Bless.
A woman of cloth? What's
Dude.
that?
She's such a great character, and they didn't really do the whole fan service thing with her, and they just made it part of her character that she's this dominating.
Did you like Hibana?
Who was that?
The
I gotta look it up.
leader of Company 5.
What was the name?
Hibana.
Let me
She was the one that was in close relation with Iris.
I don't really remember.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna have to
You're in
look.
season 2 now, right?
No, I'm not season 2.
Did you finish season 1?
Maybe. Wait, am I talking about Hibana or am I talking about Iris?
Iris is the one from Company 8. Hibana.
I messed all this up.
So you're talking about Hibana, right?
Forget everything I said about Iris.
But
I was talking about Hibana.
But Iris is good too.
No.
What?
No.
What? Everyone, beat him up in the comment section. Everyone tweet at him and be like, what?
Well, with that being said, she should be protected at all cost.
Okay. But you wouldn't let her spit in your mouth?
They did the kind of fan service thing. Wait, what? Wait. This has gone from PG to PG-13 to straight to R.
Well, I'm the only bad boy here, right? You're supposed to be the one that doesn't curse and... Okay, anyways, continue.
Anyways, that's who I was talking about was Hibana. Boy, I sure wasted... Look, we talk about Slack. I talk about the wrong characters. This is a filler episode.
This is definitely a filler episode. This is the one you skip.
One thing I really loved about Fire Force is that they don't tell you at first that it's kind of in the future.
Yeah.
And they just play on that little bit of lore. Like at the beginning of every episode, they're like, there was a great cataclysm and these things happen. And you're like, why did these things happen?
Yes.
And the next episode, it's like, it happened because of this.
Yeah, it's definitely like post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's great. I really like it. I think Water Force is coming to 3rd season. And then
Wait, where did you stop?
The last thing that happened was they were heading into the the downstairs.
Oh, that's a good one.
The basement. What's it called?
I forgot.
But the indecent area.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the area that you're not supposed to go to. It's like when you walk into a video store and then there's like a little section for adults. That's what that is.
Yeah, I love Fire Force though. I think it's amazing. I'm gonna keep watching it.
You're watching dub, correct?
I'm watching dubbed.
Okay.
I don't have any problem with subbed. I just
no. I expected you to watch the dub. And I heard the dub was pretty good either way. So.
I really enjoy hearing English voice actors, obviously.
Right. Because you're an English voice actor.
Well. I always lean into the mic when I'm going to do a voice.
Well, coming soon.
Yeah. I like how also you've been more of the voice actor. You did Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's
Jigglypuff and Bakugo.
Bakugo. That was great.
Yeah.
I have to pull this off because I can't hear myself.
Yeah, I have to do that too. He got new headphones because his other headphones were, what's it called? Open back? Or something like that?
Yeah, like open back.
Yeah,
that's how you could hear
So if you
some
guys
of
heard the echo like in the last episode, it was because the headphones. But it didn't really
They're great
matter.
headphones.
Trailer Park Boys.
You watched
I just watched a bit of it. Like I did watch a bit of it, and then I watched that clip that you unfortunately sent me to watch on my stream while I was drunk. And then it was one of those moments, guys. Some of you watch Trailer Park Boys, I'm sure. A lot of the time I was just like so disappointed in myself. Like
it's a great show.
This is the fucking Tyler show. Like when I watched it, I was like, this is something that he would watch. Like
he watched the episode. He watched the episode on stream where they run into a mountain lion that ate all their drugs.
Yeah, and I remember some of the stuff that you showed me prior with the shopping carts.
Yep, Bubbles fixing all the carts. People should give it a shot.
No, yeah, it's definitely something. Yeah. I mean, the humor's there. I was drunk, and honestly, all I was doing was just like,
dude, you were laughing a lot
because I was disappointed in myself.
Dude, you should be proud. You should be absolutely proud.
That's definitely a Tyler show, guys. If you love his humor, you'll love that show. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a very entertaining show in its own right. It's getting a new season, right? Or is it on its new season?
They're doing an entire season in jail. One of the characters
in jail?
played, yeah, one of the characters, he played Mr. Leahy. His name is John Dunsworth. Amazing actor. Unfortunately passed away. And no lie.
In real life, he passed away?
In real life, he passed away.
Oh.
And so they made the animated series.
Oh, you were telling me about that, yeah.
Yeah, in order to get his voice as the character in the cartoon, they went back and clipped like deleted scenes from podcasts.
That's amazing.
And they made his character like Trailer Park Boys is so, I don't know, meta or whatever the word is, but
advanced.
Mr. Leahy is a ghost that comes out of the liquor bottle in the show now.
That's fucking insane, but that's really smart. Like, it kind of reminds me of like what they did for was that one I was gonna say Need for Speed, not Need for Speed. What's that one racing?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. There's so many like spin-offs of that now. I'm just like, God damn it. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about like some spin-offs, but you know.
I mean, there's always Frasier was a spin-off.
Speaking of spin-offs, did you hear about what happened to the Avatar live action with Netflix?
After talking about how much I loved Avatar last podcast.
God. I was pretty disappointed. But now my expectations of that live action just fell through. Because every live action that Netflix puts out is garbage.
Well, for those of you that don't know, the original writers or the original creators were Heavenly
Controller? Damn, I knew it! I knew Heavenly was a
He's on my mind. He's on my mind. I don't even remember what I was saying. I got the
original creators.
Oh, the original creators of the Avatar series was in charge of like the creative direction of the live action series coming out on Netflix. Unfortunately, they have left due to creative differences. How do you have creative differences with the people who made the show?
Yeah, it was Netflix themselves, right? That was like, nah, right? I think that's what they said.
I don't really know how it went down. I just know that they pulled out and they said whatever version shows up is not the version that they wanted. And like we've seen where that goes. If you've seen the movie. I tried to watch the movie just out of curiosity. I made it about 10 seconds in before vomiting.
Have you seen the Dragon Ball movie?
I won't do it.
I feel like I should just watch like 10 minutes of it just to like say that I've watched it.
Dude, all right, here's a podcast idea. You and I will watch the Dragon Ball movie before the next podcast.
Should we do it on stream?
Let's do it on stream.
Oh, that'd be horrible. All right, just stay tuned for that, guys. Prepare for our lives being taken away by the Dragon Ball movie.
Yep. I'm ready.
I know I'm gonna hate it, but I think it's gonna be funny.
It's one of those things that you like. Probably it's like TikToks that are really like TikTok cringe compilations.
Yeah, you know,
like you want to watch it.
Yeah,
because you like the cringe part.
Did you see my TikTok about like my wall being cringy?
I did, and you know what? Don't listen to them.
No. So the comment I got was like, "Dude, this post is cringy," and I'm like, "That's the point." That was the whole point. I made it cringy on purpose. But people are like, "Oh, you're cringy." I'm like, that post is supposed to be. I feel like the jokes just fucking go over their heads, bro. Like I just can't.
Yeah, I mean that's the internet for you.
Internet's 10 out of 10.
That's why nobody laughs at my jokes because they just go over everybody's head.
They just need.
I'm hilarious.
You just need to watch Trailer Park Boys, then you'll be like, I get it. It's like, how many seasons?
It's true. 6.
5?
They're about to have 13.
God.
And they have...
Did you see him go, 6? Get 13 seasons of Tyler right there.
They have almost 13 seasons with the jail shit season coming out. 13 seasons.
Oh my
They have...
God. And you watched all of it, right?
Hold on. 2 seasons of the animated series. They have hundreds of podcast episodes that they film like this every week.
Jesus.
And
are they in character or are they like
in character, all ad-libbed?
Oh my God, that's amazing actually.
It's It's actually hilarious.
Dude,
it's
really
really
hard
good.
Being in character. Like how long is a podcast? Like 1 hour?
Yeah, about an hour. But they've been doing it since 1999.
That's fucking crazy. But I mean that like leads on to like one of the topics that I want to bring on is like people's personality being able to be brought like into like the internet, because like when you guys watch our podcast or even watch videos with me and Tyler, it's actually just genuinely us. Sometimes we bring like our energy up a little bit more, just for the theatrics of it. But in general, like all our personalities about the same. How we feel is generally about the same about a lot of things. But then there are people who put on that persona through the whole time. Like, I don't know if it's true, like the Ellen DeGeneres stuff. Like I don't know what to believe with that one. But
like if she's putting on a mask.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Because they say like she's like super nice, but like off camera she's like really mean. But I mean, I could see it. Dude,
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I shut off the news as much as possible anymore.
We could talk politics, but I don't want to talk politics because I don't even know what's going on anymore with politics.
We can talk about the politics between Company 5 and Company 8 and why this organization has so many problems.
Oh, dude.
Many problems.
Dude, there's like when you get it like more into it, like in season 2 and everything, it gets crazier.
I only have a couple episodes to go. I'm getting there.
You'll get there, and then you're just gonna be like, God damn. I personally still don't even know, but I feel like there's some like, cause you know how like, were you there when they were having that meeting before they fully met Benny Maru, and Benny Maru just leaves? He's like, I'm out of here. Inside the church.
I don't remember, man. Benny Maru.
Benny Maru's the Company 7, the guy that told everyone to beat each other up.
Oh my god, I love that guy.
He's great, dude. The fight between Obi and Benny Maru, though, I was like, yes, because
dude,
Obi has no fucking firepower, but he went in. I was like,
he went all in.
I was like, he's fucking goat.
Dude,
fucking goat.
I knew him because of Maru, right? They call him Benny, or they shorten his name.
Yeah, I think it's Maru. At least they just call him Benny Maru in them.
I loved what they did with his character because they showed him as this like laid back guy in the beginning who just didn't really care about anything, and then you get to know him and you realize he cares a lot. And he's like almost just exhausted from caring about people so much. And that moment when he got up and he was like yelling to the crowd, hey, there's too many imposters.
Right.
Just beat the crap out of each other.
Right. he had to play that leadership role because he felt like Conroe should have taken it, but Conroe's like, no, that's you. The people are looking to you. Mm-hmm. Really, I love that whole arc too, and I really like Benny Maru. Benny Maru's really cool.
What a great character. And no, all the characters are great. There's no they
especially
do a really
Tamaki. Especially Tamaki and the Lucky Leecher. That's my favorite firepower.
Dude. That moment, I just will never get over that moment where she's like on the ground, like, help, I'm dying, I need help, and then just fan service.
She has a great fight though in the underground, so
okay, I can't wait. Maybe my opinion will change. Maybe that's the moment.
Maybe.
I just kept sending people clips. I was like taking a video of each fan service clip. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, what's happening?
So do you dislike fan service?
I think I just hate fan service.
Damn.
Does that make me like I'm not an anime fan if I don't like fan service? You're just not a degenerate. This is what happens. You get raised on Digimon.
You're just a normie.
I'm a normie.
You're normie. It's sad.
Dude,
you hate to see it.
Do you see this? Do you see this shirt?
Is that? Oh, that's Muffy, right?
Dom.
Oh, I thought that was Muffy. I only had Muffy. I don't know. I never had Dom.
No, that's Dom. Dom's a beast. He was my first villager. He's the best villager.
And he's still there, right?
He'll never leave.
Yeah, just like some people never leave in my village. Animal Crossing once again. Did I check my village today? Oh shit, I didn't. I have to do that. No, wait, no, I did. Okay, sorry. That I always have to make sure because I skipped 2 days by accident. Because I was just like really busy. I hate that. Like, you know when you have like a set like regiment and then all of a sudden you get really busy and you forget your set regiment. That's
literally every time I start a workout routine.
Oh, really?
Every time.
Speaking of workout, I got Ring Fit.
How was it?
Oh yeah, that's right. I got it when we started podcasting, and I tried it, and it's amazing. Great workout. I die every time I do it. Like,
that's good.
No, it's really good. I felt like it was definitely like a change from like me just going in the backyard and running on the treadmill. Is me actually like, do I have it here? Oh, I have the ring, and I'm just like,
dude, it looks tough.
Dude, it's actually surprisingly like durable. Like I squeeze it, and it's just, I feel like I can't break it.
Strong boy.
Like usually I feel like I can break shit like this, but I can't. I actually can't break it. So, but it's so crazy that these sell out so fast. Like when I bought it, 30 minutes later it's sold out. And then same thing. Like I think I tweeted that, hey guys, it's in stock at GameStop. Order it now. Buy it now. And then it sold out. Immediately. People just want to work out. I mean, I get it because we can't even go to the gym right now, but some gyms are still open, sadly. As someone who has worked in the gym, like I feel like you become immune to like and everything because the gym is like the dirtiest place you can be. Really? It's really. Have you had a gym membership?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, kind
of. I had the membership.
Yeah.
I didn't go inside.
We were supposed to work out with Ludi.
Yeah, and then the pandemic hit.
It's
how will we ever get as strong as Ludi?
Dude, I want the pecs of our friend Ludi is just like built like a god. So I just want to be that, but I always get reminded that I'm not.
Ludi is a fan service that I approve of.
Only Ludi?
Only Ludi.
Speaking of Ludi, I posted this thing on Instagram, which was like a friendship defining question, which was French fries versus sweet potato. and it became such a massacre.
My question is, how do people even like sweet potato fries? I don't like sweet potatoes as
genuinely, do you like sweet potato fries?
I genuinely do not. I think they're dry, they're chewy. They make no sense. They're sweet.
I think they're okay, but they're not like, if you gave me the choice between French fry or sweet potato, like French fry is obviously the superior fried potato, right?
Right.
And then
exactly.
And then, I had people telling me, but sweet potato is like healthier for you. And I'm just like, I'm like, you're on Instagram, right? A book is healthier for you. so I don't see your valid point here. You know.
I will say, curly fries, man.
Curly fries are great.
Curly fries trumps every other fry.
From where?
I guess Arby's. I don't know. Jack in the Box. It's all the same. I feel like they just have like a company that makes curly fries. That gives it
they
to
just
everybody.
order the curly fries.
It's always the same, and it always tastes the same.
Is curly fry your favorite French fry? Or if you had to go choose a place to get French fries, where would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I really like Umami. There's a place in Los Angeles called Umami Burger.
That's where we celebrated your birthday one time.
Yeah, and they have umami, garlic umami fries.
That one's pretty
top
good.
Tier. But if we're talking like run of the mill fries, I'm gonna get curly fries from Jack in the Box probably.
Right. And
which is weird because Jack in the Box is the worst fast food restaurant.
You think so?
Dude, think about it this way. Like,
I feel like they're all the same.
Well, Jack in the Box is all the same because all the other fast food restaurants take their leftover food at night and give it to Jack in the Box, and they serve that the next day. Like,
I don't know. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy. I prefer Jack in the Box
over what?
McDonald's.
Get out.
All right.
Don't get out. Come back.
No, I don't know why. I think it's just the curly fries is what gets me.
It's the curly fries.
It's the curly
That's the
fries
hook.
for sure. And I don't know why I like their tacos.
That's disgusting.
Well, you don't like
you don't like
Tamaki fan service, so I'm not one to talk.
they deep fry their tacos.
Hell
right?
yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like oily
Hell
and
yeah.
nasty.
See, you have to go in knowing what you're getting. And that's when it becomes good.
I just killed any chance we ever had of getting a Jack in the Box.
No, see, don't worry, Jack in the Box. You can just send it over to me.
I'll eat the curly fries live.
No,
on the
no.
podcast.
Don't send him anything. Just you can send him like just the tacos because he doesn't like it.
That's harsh.
But then if you notice, like, because I recently went to a very expensive, fancy place to eat because it was a friend's birthday and the family just rented like a whole space. Must be nice to be rich. So we went to this place and they rented a whole section, and then they like, what do you want to eat? And the burger was like $25. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, I mean, I don't want to eat anything that's beyond that price. So I'm going to choose that. And it was just a small portion. And I'm like, dude, I could get more at like a fast food restaurant for like half the price.
I know.
I mean, granted, the quality was there, but not in the French fries. I feel like they don't give the respect to the French fry, whether if it was a sweet potato or a regular. Because I had their sweet potato because my friend had it, so I took some of theirs. But then it was literally trash quality. I feel like
what is it about those restaurants? Like all nice restaurants, they tend to have the crappiest side of fries.
That's what I'm fucking saying. And you would think that it'd be quality because it's, you're spending this much amount. There's even like their beef is great, right? Like, for example, like if you get a hamburger, the beef is great. But then everything else around the beef is like mid.
Yeah.
Like, come on, fancy restaurants, up your game.
It's like the menu says a freshly covered barbecue sauced cow grown in space, spun around the moon 10 times and shaken. Like, and then it's like with a chunk of lettuce.
Yeah, right. And then the argument is like, oh, because you're supposed to order like a nice steak with mashed potatoes. I'm like, fuck that. Sometimes I don't want that. Sometimes I want
also mashed potatoes. That's
mashed potatoes are French fries. I choose French fries
every time.
Every time. Have you ever had mashed sweet potato?
That sounds terrible. Have you ever had mashed fries? There's something we'll try.
Smashed fries? Isn't that just mashed potatoes?
I don't know. Let's try it with French fries.
We just smashed fucking French fries.
Yeah.
Put it in a
Dude,
blender.
there you go.
It's literally just mashed potato.
Next, skip the filler. I'm bringing some McDonald's fries, and we're gonna blend the fries.
Dude, we should actually do that one day, where we just go to like different fast food and we get different fries from there, and we're like, all right, we're going to find out which is the best one, blind. We don't know which ones.
Let's do it next podcast. Let's do it.
I feel like that's something we gotta do in person.
Oh yeah, because we'll know what. I could not say that sentence. We would know which fry is which.
Right. But that's true. We would actually have to send someone to like get it for us.
It has to be in person.
Yeah, it has to be in person, and then that'll be something in the future, I guess. Because especially now, since it's like quarantine, sometimes I just don't have the drive to somewhere to get food, so I just Postmates it. But sometimes that shit takes forever.
It does. And I'm looking for anybody out there. I'm looking for some isolation ships.
I didn't get that tweet that you made. Isolation ships.
You isolate for 2 weeks. I isolate for 2 weeks, and we come together. Isolation ship. You get to be together and far apart at the same time.
I don't know.
I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely.
You have Andy. What are you talking about?
I do. He's downstairs. Part of me is let's go get him.
You have two roommates, right?
Yeah, we have Johnny and we have Andy.
See?
They're both voice actors and actors.
See, look. You see how famous Tyler is in his famous little
See
thing.
the light where the sky meets the sea.
Oh, that was a fun stream where also we were just watching vlogs. It made me really miss like going to conventions.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah, because I was telling Tyler, I remember at the beginning of the year, I told Tyler, like, look, we're going to take over the convention scene. We're going to just oh god, we're just going to destroy everything that we do, like at a con, but then ends up coronavirus hits and we're unable to do anything.
It's true. Do you want to hear a song I'm working on?
All right. Play us a song. Bring it up. Oh, I got also. We also got. Finally, we have some questions. Actually, believe it or not, after we shot our podcast that night, we got like 8 more questions.
Really?
After that one question.
That's awesome. All right, here we go. I'm only gonna play the first verse.
All right, go.
This is our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
This is our podcast. We do whatever the fuck we want.
I've been watching.
Sounds like a robot on my end.
Does it?
Yeah. Keep
Can't
going.
stop staring at those ocean eyes. There you go, boys and girls.
Wow, what a great first verse. Is it done?
That was, dude. That's Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish.
Oh.
It's.
I don't listen to Billie Eilish.
Dude, that was the worst concert I've ever put on.
On my end, all it's.
That's basically how I sang. And I couldn't even hear myself. I tried to like take the ear off, but
yeah. But
auto-tune me.
All right, let's run through some questions real quick.
All right, let's do some questions.
All right, so Safwan TM says, my question for you is, will you invite people to your podcast?
No.
No one's allowed. No new friends, says Drake.
We're absolutely going to invite people. I eventually want to get voice actors on.
Yeah, we're definitely other content creators for sure.
Other content creators in general.
Yeah, like I know Roger hit us up right after you watch it, and he's like, I want to be on it. So we're definitely going to have Roger on here. And then we'll, like other content creators that we're just going to reach out to.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well,
maybe even just some friends. Who knows?
Yeah, we're still working it out, but I feel like Tyler and me got to flesh out ourselves individually first, because even though me and him are like we're really good friends, but some like just when the camera starts rolling, it gets a little bit harder. But over time, we just adjust to it. Even though like me and Tyler have been on camera a lot. The next question is, how can I be as cool as HERMSAUR? Well, you can't, because I'm uncool, so you can't. You don't want to be as cool as me. What
you have to do, let me tell you.
Oh no.
If you want to be as cool as HERMSAUR, you have to be a PokeTuber and get a G Fuel sponsorship.
You have to be a failed PokeTuber, okay?
Dude, I think we've both hit that mark. We're both failed PokeTubers.
See, you could have made it as a PokeTuber, but you decided, hey, I want to do Roblox, and that's where it all fell, dude.
No, it all fell apart when I disappeared to Hawaii.
No, I think also because you're working, right? You're helping sufficiently advanced, then you became really busy with that.
Yeah, I was helping sufficiently advanced with a lot of filming and stuff
so
like
I
that.
think you just got too busy. Another question was, how often do you and IslandArcade go to cons together? Is it only the bigger cons you go to? Well, we can't.
Every con.
We can't go to a con right now.
Every con.
But we've been to every sized con that you can think of. Like Ronin Expo, I think, was the smallest con we've done, right?
Mm-hmm. That was in Koreatown?
No, Little Tokyo.
No, the night market was so much smaller, I feel like.
No, night market was bigger.
Was it?
It was bigger. But it was...
I don't remember.
Yeah, with all the food, right? With all the
food. It was bigger because Jaden Smith showed up.
Oh, yeah, at night. Oh, yeah.
Dude, we went to the Koreatown night market con. What was the con called?
Oh, it was K-Town Night Market.
K-Town Night Market. Awesome. It was so awesome.
It was fun. We got free food.
We were chilling in the VIP section, hanging out, and then all of a sudden someone rolls up in his pink, what was it, Tesla?
Yeah, it was...
pink something?
Mr. Jaden Smith. We could say it.
It was Jaden Smith.
It was Jaden Smith and his boys.
And his boys.
And it was just really awkward.
Who were absolutely terrible people.
It was just really awkward.
It was so awkward because his buddy. Do you remember what the artist's name was?
I don't remember. I just remember it being so awkward where he was cursing out the DJ
awkward
that he brought apparently. And
yeah, he went out on stage and was doing his show, And like it's the K-Town night market.
Yeah.
So it's like families getting their kids' faces painted. And you have this rapper that's like, F you and F this and F. And he got mad because the crowd wasn't dancing. And I look out at the crowd.
He wanted a mosh pit. And then
it was like 2 lines of families trying their best. And the guy turns around and yells at the DJ. And he's like, F this place, F K-Town,
it was
blah, blah, blah.
really, really awkward.
And then he had his whole crew out on the stage, and they just jumped around,
including
for
the
no
DJ
reason.
that he kicked out,
and including Jaden Smith. He was an enabler.
Yeah, so it was an awkward moment. But then I think that whole event in general was pretty big towards the end. Like,
it was really fun.
Yeah,
that was
I had
such
a lot of
fun
fun.
Event.
Just that awkward moment, but it was cool. We got, like I said, the free food was great. The food in general was great.
The food was awesome. We had that. What was it?
The ice cream, right?
No, not.
There was the ice cream.
Falafel. I meant to say waffle.
Yeah, it was an ice cream waffle thing. It was really good. You finished it because obviously I couldn't get it. So I was the guest, and then my plus one was Tyler, and then I was like, Tyler, here, have this because I can't have milk.
It was so good.
But I think next, because it was supposed to happen this year, and I'm sure Tyler and me were guests. But unfortunately, I don't think that's happening anymore.
Yeah, it's such a bummer. I mean,
dude, I just hate how like so many cons just got like dropped. I was looking forward to this year too.
But
this
was a big year.
Yeah, but it makes me worried for next year because since we were like, if things go better, of course, because obviously the vaccine is on its way, but there's a bunch of like people who are anti-vax that are not going to take that, and then it's just going to get worse. But anyways, that's for another story. But I think because so many like geeks, weebs, dweebs, and all of that, right? They're suppressed because they're not able to go to the con. They're not able to, because conventions are usually like a place for people to unwind, kind of, but also to express their geeky side. At cons, like since that's not happening this year, I feel like next year there's going to be like an explosion of people, which is going to make it super hard to even not only attend but to go inside.
Yep.
But then I don't think it'll be a problem for us because now that I've hopefully, God damn it, YouTube. But by the time it's time to go back, hopefully if I keep my status as like a content creator that's adequate, Anime Expo approved me for press, and I'm able to have one person, which is obviously Tyler. So hopefully, I can keep that stat. I hope that we can keep that stats and just skip those goddamn lines because I don't want to wait 4 hours inside.
No. Anime Expo was borderline dangerous.
How long did you wait? Like 2 hours?
5 or 6 hours.
Fuck that shit, bro.
And it was under that bridge, and everybody was packed tight. And I was like, if an earthquake happens, I'm gonna die in the line at Anime Expo.
Dude, like all my sponsors were just like, dude, you should have just texted us. We would have like helped you and your friends. And I'm like, I didn't know, because I don't like doing that. But I'm gonna do that next time because it's not worth it. I didn't even wait that long in line, so there was like a line hidden inside that
was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you showed that to me.
Because we just walked in. It was just like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Everybody was waiting outside for 5 hours, and there was a hidden line in the parking garage where there was nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So
super weird.
I just think
bad communication, but that's okay.
I just definitely think that there has to be... I just think the security just needs to change. Right?
Yeah, security needs to change.
Comic-Con is way bigger than Anime Expo. But then the security is so much easier to get through.
Yeah.
Then again, I understand weebs are kind of crazier, so.
Are we?
You're a normie. What are you talking about?
I'm a dweeb.
You don't like boobies.
Oobies. Wait, I like what?
You don't like anime boobies.
I thought you said oobies,
no,
like ube.
Do you like ube?
I love ube bread.
That shit is good. Anime Expo needs to get better at their security on how they let people in, because I remember at San Diego Comic-Con, regardless if I was, what did you get me? A professional badge, right?
I think so. Industry or professional.
Like I got professional/industry badge, and regardless if I was that or not, I just walked in, and then if I wanted to go to a specific place, they would check me. That's it.
I will say, though, Comic-Con is super crazy when you're trying to get exclusives.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty hard. Like when you go to, what is that hall? Hall E or whatever?
People break in. It's crazy. They find ways to get in past the line before they let them in for exclusives so that everybody bolts before they're allowed in.
I think you told me about that.
Madness.
Like, it was just like a pain because you're trying to get an exclusive a while back, right? Or last year.
Yeah. I wanted the Optimal Optimus action figure in the throne.
How much was that, by the way?
A lot. I think it was like $150, $200.
Damn.
I got 2 of them, 1 to buy. Unfortunately, they are somewhere that I cannot access.
In the volcanoes of Hawaii?
Basically. Pretty much.
R.I.P. Yeah, but cons are something that Tyler and me go to a lot. Just this year, obviously, we couldn't go. The con that I was going to go to for sure, but now considering the state of our economy, is Anime NYC, because it looks like they have no plans on rescheduling, but I don't think I want to go. And same thing with LA Comic-Con. I think they just pushed it back, but I think they're gonna eventually have to like reschedule, because even Anime Impulse rescheduled.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's definitely an interesting time. I just hope like we can go back to normal, but it looks like we won't be able to go back to normal for a while.
Maybe 2022.
You think 2022? I think 21.
I think so.
Dude,
and it's scary
either
too
2021 or like mid next year towards Anime
and
Expo.
I'm trying to do my voiceover demo. I'm trying to get my career started in this mess. We're building like a little sound booth downstairs in the closet. I don't know if I said that last week.
No, you didn't. Are you getting the appropriate sound equipment for that?
Yeah, we're getting like the PVC piping, all the soundproofing blankets. Oh, the MKH 416 shotgun.
Oh, I heard that one's pretty good for voice acting a lot.
It's $1,200.
Jesus Christ, fuck that shit.
Dude, I have to.
But it's understandable. That's a business investment that you need.
I have invested a lot of money into this.
Yeah, I mean, like, see, because people ask, like, what mic you should use. For a shotgun mic, I think in a secluded room, that's really good. But, like, for what we do here, it can't, because I fucking move. Like, I have, like, ADHD. But
yeah, I mean...
I move a lot. I'm always screwed.
Should I play another song?
Wait, before that, let's get another question. English is interesting. So, what has Journey been like up to this point of time in your life? How did you get to where you are now?
All right.
I think you could start like from like your singing, because I know you're in a band. That'd be fun to talk about. Your band, then you do YouTube, then you...
I've pretty much been solo for my music for a long time.
But you're in a band, right? That was really popping at like this one website that's not even...
It was popping on Pure Volume.
Dude, I was on Pure Volume.
Pure Volume was sick. Dude, it was the best way to discover new music back in the day.
That was before SoundCloud, right?
And I will have you know, we were #1 unsigned acoustic artist in the world.
Was it acoustic? I thought it was.
It was, yeah.
I don't know why I thought you'd be in a death metal band, but never mind.
I was in a band that was very, very similar to
Simple Plan.
Forever the Sickest Kids.
Oh, Forever the Sickest. Okay.
I'll have to find some old tunes and we'll play them. But,
oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I have them somewhere. But
and then you went solo after that? So did you do music before YouTube?
Yeah, I did music I've been doing music borderline professionally since I was in 9th grade, 8th grade.
Right.
Just touring and around the city that I grew up in.
I went from this city to the city down the street.
So, I mean, it was fun, and I went solo for music for a while, and I really liked gaming YouTube, and I messed around with it. And when I graduated college, I moved, and things got kind of shaken up there.
But to LA?
Oh my gosh, I got to talk about Chocolate Ghost House.
Oh, yeah, that's right, with Andy, right?
Yeah, because forget my band and my solo career. Andy and I, when we were right out of college, we actually, he was in law school at the time. We did a song that was a parody to Payphone, and it was
I remember
called
that.
It was Law School. I'm at a law school.
Yeah, you're the main singer. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched that one.
It was the first video that we had that went viral, and it was our first video ever. So we kept making music, and even when I left, we continued to make music. But after I moved moved from home, I moved to Hawaii. And when I was in Hawaii, I was sitting on the beach, and I overheard a couple people talking about a Comic-Con they were trying to build. And I was like, something's not right. I hear them talking about pricing is an issue, blah, blah, blah. There were a couple things that didn't add up, and I was in school for marketing at the time. So, like, I was thinking about the marketing stuff. And I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to go up and talk to him. So I went up and I said, hey, I hear you're having problems. Let's get down, get coffee and see what's going on. And so I met with them. I helped redo their entire pricing structure. I rebuilt their website. I did all their social media marketing and all that stuff. And we built a Comic-Con in Hawaii. And it was really successful for a couple years. And I did that. And then I moved back. I made a lot of connections through that because we brought a lot of voice actors and things like that. And I came back to California, Los Angeles, to do voice acting and YouTube, and the rest is history.
And then the Moana song came out, and then
the Moana. It got like 350,000 views in a week, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the one thing that will take me to the next level." And then I didn't make any music again.
No, because wasn't even your Pokemon Alola stuff doing like really good at the time too?
They were getting 10, 20, 30,000 views a video, and the songs were getting 100,000 views.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
And then I dropped everything and ran away to Hawaii.
I mean, you said you needed it mentally, so.
I don't think I did.
You just needed.
I think, I will say, looking back, I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that. But at the same time, going to Hawaii was like a refresher of like reevaluating. I'm feeling like Reese Witherspoon in Wild right now.
I mean, that's something that I think people were talking about too, like with the whole like sometimes you just need a break from the internet or you just need a break from where you are at to go out.
Yeah, because Hawaii is my home. Like Hawaii, I consider where my home is, right. And so going back there was like a reset, and I reevaluated what I wanted to do in life. And I was like, man, I really just want to do voice acting. And I was like, I'm going to go back to Los Angeles. I'm going to invest all my money into it, and I'm going to go hard. And that's what I've been doing.
And then after you finished school, you went back to Hawaii for a little bit and then came back, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I bounced back and forth between Hawaii and the mainland multiple times.
Oh, man.
But I know. It's like even a confusing journey for me because I moved so much.
Dude, I have a hard time moving, but we're trying to move, but it's hard. So I can only imagine. I mean, you probably only have like minimal stuff with you though, huh?
Boy, we didn't. That time I did move there last time, it was a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff got broken. My ukulele got broken in luggage, unfortunately. And the UPS, United States Postal Service, stole all my Xbox games. That was unfortunate.
Well, Xbox, you know, it's
Xbox 360.
What was it, Sonic 06?
I was like, oh no, my Xbox 360 games. I will say Sonic Racing Transformed is the best kart racing game.
I thought you were going to say Sonic 06. I was like,
Sonic 06 is the best game to make you have nightmares.
10 out of 10 nightmare induced.
Oh my gosh, Herm, I'm so sorry. Your journey.
I don't know. My journey's been pretty straightforward. It's just been like I just made like Pokemon videos first because I wanted to be like Shady Penguin and the fat Asian Shofu, and then it turns out that I don't make a good fat Asian Shofu. I was doing Pokemon videos. It wasn't working out because I just felt like at the time, and this is like honestly, I don't care if I say that, but it felt like the Pokemon community was very like, in terms of YouTube, because it was like pretty like small at the time when I was making Pokemon videos, you had to get in with the right people to be able to be accepted. And then I for some reason, even though I was friends with some of them, they would not work with me. So it was really hard to, I felt like it was hard for me to be accepted at that point. So then I was like, all right, let me just switch it up. So I started doing different types of content. I started doing different gaming stuff, and that was not working for me. Then Maker Studios at the time, when they existed with Disney, they reached out to me. One of my friends was one of their managers, and then he hit me up. He's like, just come over to the Maker Studios, and we'll reevaluate your channel for you. And then it was like literally I learned so much about my channel just by being there. And after that, it started to pick up steam a little bit, but then I was just, for someone that had 3,000 subscribers at the time and only pulling 30 views, I felt like that was not good. So then,
dude,
3,000 subs, 30 views? I don't know,
man. A room full of 30 people is pretty awesome.
It is awesome. But for as much work as I put into that,
yeah,
and for
that's fair.
For like a few months of it just being like that was not doing it for me.
But you kept hustling, man.
I did. And then that's when like Edeka told me like I should switch up my content to like something more waifu. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. And then after that, Edeka tells Roger about me, and then Roger reaches out to me, and then Roger and me became friends. He made me delete like, I don't know, like 800 Pokemon videos. That's how much I put in. I deleted 800 videos from my channel.
Whoa.
And then he said, start over, try anime, because it seems like you're getting like some weird audience with your waifu hentai stuff. And then that's what I did. And then yeah, after that it just started like steamrolling. And then Tyler and me met, obviously. We kissed at the Maid Cafe, and then
best day of my life.
Yeah, and then Heavenly and me connected, and then it started taking off from there. But then there are definitely like so some trials and tribulations trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, and even till now it still feels like I'm trying to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Dude, every day is figuring out what works and what doesn't.
That's just even outside of YouTube, right? It's just like
Yep.
we're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my journey's just been pretty straightforward. It's just been constant hustle. Now, before I would like struggle a lot more financially because YouTube was the only thing that was providing me financially. Even though I had a day job, it wasn't paying me as much as I would do like YouTube and Twitch. But then now I have a job that pays really well, and YouTube and Twitch has been doing really, really well. So it's just now that's why I'm like, man, I wish there was cons now so I could spend my money irresponsibly, you know?
I know, it's like the best time. Like, we both have good jobs. We both have like a good support system. Yeah, it's time to ride, and we're all stuck inside.
Yeah, like
That's a quote
like Tyler
right
and me could literally go to like a bar at a con now. But yeah, like I just feel like if cons were happening, I would be spending my money irresponsibly.
Yeah.
But I think the most irresponsible thing that I've been doing, like weekly, I think I told you this, is that since ReZero's coming out weekly, I've been buying one REM figure a week.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
It is.
Dude, you must be rolling in dough.
No, not really. So like I have like that whole section right there is just like all REM figures.
That's awesome.
And then I bought this because I didn't have a REM figure, so I literally recorded myself going inside like a store, like a Japanese store, looking for one, and I luckily found this. I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess that's my way of spending irresponsibly since there's no anime cons. But yeah, that's literally just my journey. Like it's been pretty straightforward.
We're still in it.
I mean, we're still pushing forward. I mean, I keep telling myself I'm gonna reach 100,000 subscribers. But the work to get there is gonna be a little bit. Cause honestly, I don't want to like be someone else's editor all my life. I want to work for my own self. I mean, eventually. I mean, even for Tyler,
2 years,
he doesn't want to be a 9-to-5. You know, he wants to do his own thing. He wants to do his voice acting stuff. So. In time. But you want to?
We'll get there.
You're gonna do both cartoon and like anime, right?
I'm gonna do gaming, anime.
Because anime
cartoon,
doesn't pull
and
that
commercial.
well, right? Financially, I hear.
It's fine. It definitely doesn't. From what I understand, it doesn't pay as much as regular
voice acting. That's what I hear. But the fan bases are crazy.
But that's all, dude. That's the thing for me. Like, part of why I want to do anime so much is because I love the community so much. Like, I want to invest in that community.
What if you get like a gig for a fan servicey anime?
Dude, I'll do it and I'll love it. Dude, put me in Fire Force right now. That's okay.
Dude, there's a lot of
Fire
upcoming
Force.
characters. I hope, dude, please. There's only I think allegedly 2 more seasons and then it's done.
Do you think they'll let me, even though I hate fan service and I said I did?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean,
We're allowed to
if
have
your voice is
opinions.
good, which it is.
All right, let's do some lines. Do some voice acting with me. One day we'll have to do you in Discord the other day. Herm wasn't there, but we did a reading. We're gonna start doing readings.
Oh no!
I think we should do it on stream.
A reading. Finally, like some Boku no Pico that I promised. No.
We have to make it G-rated.
G-rated.
It can be G-rated Boku.
What would be a G-rated thing that we can watch though?
Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys. Oh no. No, the animated one. Yeah, that's my journey. Pretty straightforward. Tyler and me, like Tyler was more bouncing around. Mine was just more like just straightforward, but then we both had our own personal trials and tribulations that we had to deal with personally, mentally, emotionally, and all that stuff. But yeah, we grew from it, and we're still growing. Sometimes it sets you back a little bit, but then it pushes you forward. Because I mean, I've lost, like Instagram, for example, I lost like 100-something followers in the last 2 months. So, not that I care. Speaking of Instagram, Reels is an interesting thing.
I haven't really gotten into Reels yet, but
no, because
maybe I'll check
like
it out.
I guess it's replacing TikTok, and then I used it, and then like I was like, I'm gonna just post my TikTok on there, and it's doing really well. So I don't get it.
Oh, maybe I'll try it out. I'll put my Hisoka.
Dude, do it. I bet you it'll do freaking well.
Dude, I can't even remember how to do his voice anymore.
Didn't you do it like this? Like that's
He's
so
like-
delicious.
What does he sound like? I'd have to listen to.
Nice moan.
He's
bro.
more like-
nice moan.
That's all I got.
You know what an isekai is?
Nope.
It's like Digimon. You go to another world.
Oh, okay.
So
Like ReZero.
yeah, like ReZero. So if you two were isekai'd into the same world, what world would you want to be isekai'd into, and what would be your strategy starting out?
Digimon.
You would want to be isekai'd in Digimon?
Dude, absolutely. Do you know how sick it would be to have your own Digimon? I want Dino Beamon.
I feel like there's too much real shit that happens there, though.
Too much scary stuff.
Yeah.
Crossing over demons.
Yeah,
666.
because even though I love the Digimon anime, I think I'd be isekai'd into Pokemon.
Dude, isekai me into Toradora.
Oh, that's a really good anime.
It's so good.
You
I'm
finished
watching
it?
it right now too.
Did you finish it yet?
I haven't yet.
Oh man, that's a really good anime.
Honestly, like we just picked it just for fun, and I started. I'm like, I thought this was gonna be like a cringy school anime, but it is.
Nah, man. A lot of the
really
romance
good.
slice of life are just so good.
I'm cheering for him. I'm cheering for the. Don't tell me, but I'm cheering for him.
Which girl do you like?
Um,
Taiga or Minori?
I'm so bad with names. I have to look these characters up.
Taiga's the
Minori.
who?
Minori?
Oh, Minori, the happy,
Minori?
excited girl that the main character's into, right?
She's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like her personality.
She's a cool character. She's definitely a cool character. I think a lot of the characters are pretty likable in their own way.
Yeah, I like that they're building this relationship without building the relationship. Like they're following other people.
Yeah.
And yet they're finding out that they're more compatible with each other than the other people.
Right.
I'm rooting for him. Don't tell me, but I'm rooting for him.
I'm not gonna tell you because it's a great story. It's a great story.
Dude, put me in that world.
You want to be
it's wholesome.
You want to be put into a slice of life.
Yeah, where it's like wholesome and nice and nothing bad happens. I need a break from evil.
Dude, that makes me. I don't know where I would be put into. People are like, "Oh, you want to be put into Demon Slayer?" I'm like, "No,
dude. Let's go to Kanto."
No, exactly. Pokemon is very happy. I could get my Bulbasaur. You know.
Yep.
I can
get my Mudbray.
And then we could go visit what's her name? Professor the 5th gen professor, the girl. Juniper? Yeah, Juniper could take a big whopping poop on me, bro. Juniper and then
Jesus Christ,
and then there's Professor Ivy, dude. She could like pee on my eye, dude. If for all I care, dude. Like we out here.
You're out somewhere.
I'm out here in the wild.
Dude, I will say though, Nessa's
great. And the new Pokemon animated, I haven't watched it. I saw GIFs or GIFs, however you say it, of like Nessa from the short animated Pokemon series that they uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
Freaking cute, dude. I like Nessa.
Dude, she's great.
She's great.
She's great.
She's
probably my favorite.
She's the best one.
My favorite gym leader.
Yeah, she's the best one in that generation too, I think.
I think she's the best. I think she's the coolest one, period.
The coolest gym leader?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know about that.
Who beats Nessa? Who's more like, yeah, you have Brock and Misty. They're memorable because of the anime.
I don't think
but who else is more memorable?
I don't even think that they're that great as gym leaders, though, to be honest.
There's actually a lot. I take that back. There's a lot of memorable gym leaders.
Even off of memorable, I think, like, in terms of, like, a badass factor, I think all the gym leaders in the 5th gen were so cool because they were so involved in the story. And I think that's why I really like 5th gen.
Was amazing. Black and White is probably up there for me. Well,
it's my favorite.
We should rank the Pokemon games sometime.
Yeah, we should because
dude, I'm just like throwing out the SkiptheFiller ideas left and right. We'll have so much content.
But that's okay. Like we have so many things planned, and then hopefully we get to do our French fry thing. I just want to do the French fry thing.
I don't blame you. French fries are great.
Okay, we could do one more.
All right, one more question.
So the question is, I don't know if you've seen the Crunchyroll Awards, but what are your thoughts on the past Crunchyroll Awards? What you liked, what you didn't like, and what...
I got nothing.
Huh?
I got nothing.
Well,
no idea.
I'll tell you, Crunchyroll Awards is just a popularity contest.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a popularity contest, and then like which fan bases are more like people don't. Obviously, like there is a discussion of what was better, Demon Slayer or Vinland Saga. Have you seen Vinland Saga?
Mm-mm.
It's like a historical anime, and it's really good. It's like the storytelling is phenomenal, better than Demon Slayer, right?
Whoa, that's saying something because I hear a lot of good things about Demon Slayer.
It's better than Demon Slayer in a sense of like how it's being story told, but it's not for everyone. That's the thing. Like, as amazing as the story may be, Demon Slayer is for everybody. So of course, Demon Slayer will pull a larger fan base than Vinland Saga. So Demon Slayer is obviously going to win, and Demon Slayer also had its memes. It definitely changed the landscape a little bit on like anime territory, memedom, and all that. There are so many things that you could do, especially with Zenitsu and all of them. So, but people were mad that Vinland Saga got robbed for anime of the year. But then we have to consider that not a lot of people were into it like Demon Slayer. It's a shonen, so obviously
I have a lot to watch.
Huh?
I have a lot to watch.
Yeah, you do. I mean, after Fire Force, you can hop into Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna finish Dr. Stone right now while I'm watching Fire Force.
Ooh, Dr. Stone is so good. I like Dr. Stone more than Demon Slayer, to be honest.
Dr. Stone has such great lore too.
What episode are you on?
I'm in the episode where they just got the super muscular high schooler kid.
Oh, Tsukasa.
Tsukasa.
Oh, it gets so good. Oh, I can't wait.
Dude, they just learned that there are other humans around them because the black gunpowder blew up.
Right.
And they saw different columns of smoke.
Right.
And so that's where I'm at right now.
You're in for a fun treat. Yeah, because they're trying to fight Tsukasa, right? At that point. Yeah.
They're trying to like either kill him or get away from him.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently, I don't want to spoil it because the next
like
season
he's like crushing skulls and killing
scary,
all the adults.
Bro. He's scary.
Dude, it's dark.
I want to be built like
was really dark.
I want to be built like that, but
like Ludi?
Yeah, Ludi's built like Tsukasa, but without the hair. Also, let us know like in the comment section or on Twitter if you like French fries or sweet potato. We promise we won't get mad.
We won't get mad, but I am very curious.
But we are going to judge you. Like, are your taste buds broken? Is there anything else that we can think of?
I don't know, man. It's already been an hour and 14 minutes. I can't believe it.
I know. We were just talking. This is what it's like to hang out with us.
Dude, I can't wait to see what happens with Roger's base.
Huh? Oh, when we have them?
You were talking at the beginning about how like we're more theatrical when we're on camera and stuff like that. But like Roger, you and I together is even more extreme than that by ourselves.
Oh, let me leave off in that. Like, let's finish off with that topic where I was talking about like our person, like the internet personality, right? And then how the internet personality sometimes is different how it is like from real life, but our personalities are obviously like similar. Like it's the same as it is like when you see it on video, and like when it's Roger, Tyler, and me, obviously it's like I said, it's crazier. It's obviously crazier. But when we're at In and Out, or obviously we have to kind of like calm ourselves down because we're in a public space and we can't meme around. Because when we meme, like Tyler, Roger, and me, we meme so much. Like in person when we're hanging out, no cameras, or we just meme at each other and we just make fun of each other. Which is, by the way, that was a topic like not with the podcast, but people were saying should be normalized making fun of your friends. I think to an extent, you should know the barrier of how much you should make fun of your friends. But anyway,
well, if you normalize boundaries, you can normalize making fun.
Exactly. Because like you have to know your
boundaries, and you have to be honest with your friends about boundaries too.
Like what makes you uncomfortable, what you know, like for like Tyler and Roger, they know, at least they know my boundaries. I'm pretty sure I know their boundaries, like what not to touch on. But yeah, like I think I realize like a lot of like problems with mental health tends to be when people are not their true selves online, like when they play a persona. But I think that's hard. Today, for the first time, I watched a Dr. Disrespect stream. You know of him, right?
I know who he is. Yeah.
What an amazing like performer.
It's an experience, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. And he was just playing Fall Guys, which we have to play, by the way. I was just watching him play and him winning and stuff. Unbelievable. And I'm like, damn, I want to reach that level of performance when I do that, but I feel like I'd burn out so much quicker. Because he told, I think it was the H3 podcast when he said that was a persona. That was like, that's not really how he acts. Obviously,
so much energy, man. He has so much energy.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like, our personalities obviously extremely genuine online. Sometimes we may be more crude in person to each other because we know each other. Obviously,
speak for yourself.
And we're very weird.
I'm an angel.
We're very weird, but like other than that, I don't.
We are weird in the best ways possible.
Yeah, in a good way, because I mean, I think that's what separates our personalities a lot. But yeah, like I was saying, in ties with Ellen DeGeneres, like how she was like completely different from having a nice personality to like someone where they're saying she's mean, she ignores people. I don't know. A lot of celebrities were backing her up, but apparently a lot of her guests were like, she's not that great.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see it because it was like trending on Twitter.
I mean, I think I saw it, but I didn't really get into it too much.
Yeah, it
depresses me when I see that stuff.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I was just curious. I'm like, why is Ellen, you know, because in a sense, I work in the Hollywood space, so I kind of want to like. Unfortunately, I have to keep up with it to see what's going on.
Yeah, because you know, you never know a person if they're the actual person that they are online or if it's just a persona.
Yeah, it's hard to like differentiate because even like I'm sure you saw like Jake Paul got his mansion raided by the FBI.
Did they ever say why?
Apparently he's tied in with people that were in some serious trouble recently, and then they found like guns and stuff at his place.
What in the world?
You didn't see that part? They found like
no.
mad guns. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, in his mansion. I'm like, that's
the heck.
Yeah. So like sometimes you just don't know, and it even comes like with when people like Shane Dawson did the documentaries on people. It's like you don't know what's real and what's not. I think that's the scariest part.
Yeah.
Even Hollywood in general, because now that there's the internet, it's like eyes are on you 24/7. Versus before the internet came, was just you just see them on TV or on the movie screen. That's all
you'd never know.
Yeah, but now like since like social media is a thing, it's you definitely see more personalities and more people, you know, having been called out for it. So that is life, though.
It's wild.
That it's tough. But
I don't have much to add to that conversation because I just don't. I try not to get involved with that stuff because it depresses me too much when, like Drake Bell today. I don't know if you saw Drake Bell was trending. He like abused his girlfriend and like pulled her down the stairs and like ridiculously depressing stuff.
Yeah, no, it's tough like to hear stuff like that, especially with people that like you not only looked up to, but like
another reason to get out of the PokeTuber community.
Big oof.
Can we leave that in?
Yeah, we can leave that in.
All right.
I mean, like it's just tough, you know. There's like, and at the end of the day, like no one's perfect, but there are people that are just not nice. I think that's the difference. Yeah. I mean, I learned at a very young age that it's not hard to be nice. It's not hard.
It's really not.
It's not that hard to be a dick, guys. Just be nice and cool.
And wear a mask.
Wear a mask. And also, at a con, take showers.
Speak for yourself.
By the way, real quick,
before
everything wraps up, Tyler, I'm trying to get a sponsorship with Dr. Squatch so at the convention we could pass out soap to people.
Let's do it.
Isn't that a genius?
So
dude, someone's going to take that.
Someone is going to take that.
We called it here first.
Yep, copyright.
Copyright.
Andy's a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, Andy, you copyright this.
Everybody has such weird... You can tell that we're all old as, you know...
Balls?
Because we've got all... Yeah. We got lawyers, we got professional editors, we've got marketing guy.
That's also like another thing, right? When you're young, you kind of just don't think things through, and then you do dumb stuff. But then like later on you learn that, oh man, there's so much to do. Because before I'm just like, oh, animation, you just draw, you like record a voiceover, you put pictures together, and then off you go, right? But there's more to it. There's also like, you have to send it to like the company, they have to approve of it to see if it's appropriate, then you have to get a copyright, and then you have to do all this stuff. There's so much, because even like when people look at us as content creators, like this podcast, it takes a long time to put together. And
we were setting it up today. It was crazy. We were like, I have to set up a streaming thing, I have to share the screen to you on Discord,
and then I have to
record it,
yeah,
send it to you, you have to test the audio, and then
because I mean people could do it like the way where it's just two facing things. We use like one side of the audio and it's done deal, right? That would be definitely an easier way, but I like to have good quality, a good quality video or a good quality podcast in general. And then just recording and just in general, there's more to it. You have to record it, You have to remove the parts that are unnecessary, the quiet moments, and like audio blips here and there. And you just have to just fix everything. And people just think, oh, just record and upload. And then on top of the uploading, you have to SEO. You have to make an appetizing thumbnail and
logos,
like title,
retweet it,
and
comment.
then you have promotion, marketing. And Tyler knows more about marketing than I do. But even like on my end for like my YouTube channel, it's so much work. So there's so much.
And we're trying to go bi-weekly.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, if this does
week?
well, we're definitely going to do this weekly.
Are we going to try to do it tomorrow? Friday? Eventually.
No, eventually, I think we're definitely going to do this more often if Spotify sign us. Exclusivity deal, let's go. But I mean, like, if you know, I think eventually, like, when this takes off more, we're definitely going to. Which, by the way, we have like 200 views, right, on our podcast video, but
which is great.
Why aren't you guys subscribing?
Like, yeah.
So like,
so should we wrap it up then, and I'll speak us out?
Yeah. Fuck it. Just let's go.
Well, in that case, guys, it's been great. Thank you for listening to Skip the Filler.
Yes.
Make sure that you listen on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, and follow on Twitter. You can also find us at IslandArcade and HERMSAUR.
And at SkiptheFiller.
And obviously at SkiptheFiller. So we love feedback. Send us your questions and suggestions. And I guess that wraps things up. I didn't mean to wrap things up, but we wrapped things up.
We wrap things up.
That's right.
All right.
Anyways, goodbye.
Breasts.